combination of some of the other disciplines that I teach, a little bit of Pilates, a little bit of yoga, a little bit of postural alignment, but a nice sort of flowing routine to help your body move as well as it is designed to move, and also just to challenge a little bit some of the stretches, some of the movement patterns that we'll learn together. So we follow a structure, and there'll be opportunities to see and observe little movement patterns that I'll be sharing with you as the class goes on. So always feel free to have a watch, and I'll invite you to do so when we get to those points. You're going to need a little bit of space today enough to lie your whole body down. If you've got a yoga mat, that's great, but as you can see, I'm on just the carpet this afternoon, which is absolutely fine for what we will be doing. But as always, be safe in your body, listen to your body. If anything doesn't feel quite right or you're not sure, just stop, have a watch, and see if you can adapt some of the movement patterns to suit what's available to you this afternoon. But I'll be talking about that as we go. Okay, so we're going to start with a warm-up. Just standing to start with, feet about hip distance apart. Feeling the earth underneath your feet, arms relaxed by the side of your body, and just taking one shoulder back, big circle. And again, circle, and feel any tension melting away from that shoulder as best you can. Take the other shoulder in a circle, circling back. And one more. Beautiful. Go to the other shoulder and bring it forwards. Finding your breath as you move. Changing sides. Circling gently. Just easing, exploring what availability in your movement is there this afternoon. And hold it there. Nice. Take one arm back. All the way around, and then bring it back the opposite direction. Again, reach back, and circle, and bring it back the opposite direction. One more time. Up, circle, and back. Nice. Change sides. Reach up, circle. You might need to change the position of your hand as you circle and move that arm around. And again, up and over, half circle, big crescent with the shoulder and the arm. And again, up and over and back. Nice. Bring your hands in front of your body. Cross your hands over your shoulders. Make a little fist. Nice. Bring your chin down towards your chest. And then tilt the body. Tilt it back and back to the middle. We're going to go over to the other side. Chin to the shoulder and round in the middle. Come back to the start. Same thing. So I'm dropping chin to chest. I'm rounding. Circling. I'm going to make it a little bit smoother through the spine. All the way around. Back to your start position. Nice. I'm going to show you from the side. Let's do two more, but in the other direction. There we go. Just mobilizing spine this afternoon. And again. Nice. And step the feet wide. You've got it. Hands on your hips. Just a little lunge to one side. And then float to the other side. Bottoms out behind you. Toes are facing forwards. Chest is open. It's warming up the joints. Nice. Now I want you to imagine you're taking a big duster and you're clearing out the mess. All those jobs, clear them away. Clear them away. Clear them and push them one side. Half an hour for you. And again, push. 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 4 more times. 4, still warming up. Onto all fours, hands underneath shoulders. Taking a little circle through the body, into those wrists, warming up the wrists. Again, just feeling what's going on in your body, take it easy. Nice and gentle. Change direction. One more time. And sit back with your toes tucked towards a child's pose. So again, you might not want to go all the way back. You might want to be here, that's more comfortable, or you may even want to untuck your toes. Take a moment there to drop the head to the floor and take a big deep breath. Untuck your toes. Have a little watch. I'm going to introduce you to movement pattern number 1, articulating hips and shoulders. So I start in child's pose. I'm going to tuck the toes and find a triangle or a downward facing dog. I come to my knees. I lower the body all the way forward. Don't worry, we're going to do this together in a moment. I reach forward with the hand nearest to me, or your right hand, and I lift my chest and my head from the floor and bring my hand all the way around the back, palm up. Big half circle back. Slide it in. Sit back to child's pose. We're going to repeat this pattern 3 times on this side and 3 times on the other. So when you're ready, come with me into child's pose. Nice and gentle, exploring our movement as we go. Here we go, hands on the floor, tuck your toes. Triangle. Gently bring your knees to the floor and then float your body all the way to the ground. Untuck the toes. That's it. Keep your left hand by your shoulder and reach forward with the right hand. Lift your head and chest. Bring that hand, your right hand, all the way around the back. Palm comes up, end of the elbow, just as far as comfortable. And reach all the way back, keeping your head down, looking down towards the floor, but head off the ground. Slide the hand in. Child's pose. Fantastic. Ready to do it again? Here we go. Onto all fours, tuck the toes, triangle. Float the knees to the ground. Then the body, untuck the toes and reach forward with your right hand. Chest and head off the floor. Big half crescent circle. Palm up at the back. All the way around to the front. Slide it back into your armpits. Push back to child's pose. One more time. Tucking the toes, triangle. Same side, working. This time you may want to progress and come through a high plank and lower your body to the ground. Untuck those toes. Reach forward, same right hand. Coming from the small of my back, I'm working to lift that chest up, arm around the back, palm up. All the way back around the front. And reach. Slide it in. Sit back, child's pose. Take a big deep breath. And get ready to do the other side with me. I'm going to swap sides so you can see what I'm doing on this side. Starting to feel a little bit more mobile in the body. Here we go. Triangle. Float the knees to the ground, nice and gently. Lower the body. Untuck the toes. Left hand forward. Round the back. Palm up. Big crescent back. Slide the hand in. Push through the hands. Fold back to child's pose. Come onto all fours, tuck your toes, triangle, lift the tailbone, float to your knees, take your time all the way to the floor, on top, head, chest lifted, reach forward left, turn the palm over and bring that arm behind and in between your shoulder blades over your back. Reaching forwards, slide it in, push back, forward into child's pose. And one last time on this side. Here we go. All fours and tuck, triangle, and float to knees, or plank to full plank to the ground. Take those toes gently. Always choose something that feels safe for your body. Left hand forward, round side. Palm up, all the way back. Slide it in. Fold back into child's pose and find your big deep breath with your soft elbows. Breathing in. Breathe out. Curling up. Come to face me to have a little look at movement pattern number 2. So I'm just going to roll onto the side. I may even want to sit in what we call an S seat. But if that doesn't feel comfortable, mimicking mirroring my position here in the legs, maybe you just want to gently drop to one side. Okay, have a watch of this pattern. So I'm going to bring the back leg forward. I'm going to help it. Place both cheeks on the ground. Opposite arm to leg, I'm going to reach around, open up my chest and look at the back, come back around the front, help this leg return back to where it started from, and then take a lovely sweep of the arm. Sweep, and then take a little lift, hold, maybe we're even going to lift off. We'll see when we get there. Ready to start again. Nice and balanced either here or gently to one side. Here we go. Held that leg around from the back. Doesn't matter how far, scoop opposite arm to leg and open up with the back arm, looking either to the side or the back wall. Come back. Help that leg all the way back round, articulating the hip. Bringing some real health into the shoulders, into the hips, and taking that reach up to the corner. Maybe you want to add that lift, but be safe in your body. Down to the floor. Bring it round again. Maybe this time unassisted. Maybe it comes round on its own. Opposite arm to leg. You've got it. Open up to the side. Find that twist. Come back round. Maybe again this time without assistance. Or with, doesn't matter. Hand to the ground, sweep 1, 2, and reaching up tall. Maybe with that lift off the ground. All your choices. Be gentle, be kind, explore. Back, last one. On this side. So maybe you're quite happy now. You want to bring that right leg around straight and then place it down on the floor. Just progressions. Open up to the side. Coming back. Take it round the back and on down. Settle in. Any movement is good movement. Just let's move. That's it. You're doing so well. These are challenging moves. Come back. Let's see how we feel on the other side. So remembering, you can stay in this position. All of our moves are going to be the same, just a bit less intense. Or you may want to start from the S seat. Okay. Here we go. Bringing that back leg round the front, just gently helping. Opposite arm to leg. hold on and open up. One side may feel different to the other, mine does, so take your time. Coming back, help that leg back to where you started from, and circle the arm once, twice, and reaching up to the other corner this time. Maybe you want to have that lift away from the floor. Coming down. Leg comes round, either helping or without help. Perfect. Twist to the side. Gently bring it back, thinking nice and tall. Help that leg back or take it round all by itself. Hands are down, sweep once, twice, and all the way up. Either with a reach or with bottom of the floor. Fantastic. Lower the body to the ground last time. So you might want to take that leg without assistance around the front. Maybe use your hands like this. Find that twist. Coming back. And know that you've always got that option to assist that leg to go back. 3 circles. 2. Last one stays up. And coming back to your seat. Last and third movement pattern, have a watch. I'm going to start on my knees, but it's less intense for my knees if I'm a little bit higher, less of an angle at my knees, so see how you feel. I'm going to have my toes tucked, and I'm ready to go, but have a watch. I'm going to show you. I reach up with one arm, and I reach back with the other hand towards my back heel. Bring the whole body down to the floor. Rock back to the heels and roll up through the spine. Lift the arms above your head. Bend the knees. And slide down into a fire pose or squat. And then reach for the floor. Knees are back down again. And I'm unfolding the body. Okay, let's do it together. I'm going to do the same on as nearest to you, but just choose one side, 3 times on this side, 3 times on the other side. Here we go. I'm reaching up right hand. As long as you stay on the same one, it's fine. I'm reaching back with the other. Doesn't need to be too far. Coming forward, reaching for the floor. Rolling up, take your time. Roll those shoulders back. Up. As soon as you reach the very top, start to slide down. Bottom goes by, weighting the heels until you're as far as you can. Lower the hands to the ground. Return to your starting position. Nice long one. Here we go. Upwards in the same arm. Reach back with the other leg. Maybe you might want to take a little bend back into that position. Maybe not. Hands to the ground. Rolling up. Arms are all the way up. Maybe find your breath. Breathing out to come down. Fire in those legs. Find the floor with your hands, or maybe you want to find the floor just with your knees. And relax the arms. Last one. Here you go. Reach it up. Big stretch through the fingers. Back with the other hand. Finding the floor. Or maybe you're pushing up without the assistance of your hands. Arms all the way to the top. All options are good. Watching is great as well. So never feel under pressure. Find the floor with hands or without. And let's get ready to take the other side. Tucking those toes, feeling nice and tall and strong. Other arm goes up. Reach it up. Finding length in the body. And reaching back with the other hand. Hands to the floor. Roll back onto heels. Curl up through the spine and reach the arms up with a big breath in. Down into fire pose. And find the floor. Just gently. Again. Reach up. Maybe folding back. You reach back with the other hand. Finding the floor or without assistance all the way up. Sliding down, bottom back, weight in the heels, feel it in those lovely legs, and find the floor with hands or without hands, all up to you. Last one, reaching up, and reaching back. That's coming up, either with hands to the floor or without, rolling up. And coming down, bending through the knees. Find the floor. Find child's pose. So we're going to try and string our 3 sequences together. See if we can get it to flow. First one side, and then the other. We'll go slowly, and I'll coach you through as we go. Let's have a match. Here we go. Starting in child's pose to begin with. Take a big deep breath. Setting yourself up onto all fours. Tuck the toes, find triangle. Lower the body, knees to the floor. Body to the floor and reach your right arm forwards. Left hand to armpit. Reaching forward, chest off, face off the floor. Arms sweeps back, palm. Bend at the elbow. Sweep it back round, big, half, circle, slide it in. Sit back, child's pose. Come back to sitting. Find your S-sit. Or your sit to the side. Your right leg's in the front. Or mirror me as we go. Here we go. Bring in the back leg round. Help it round. Open up and twist. Come back. Help it or without the help of your hands, take it round and back. You've got it. Sweep once. Sweeping twice. Maybe reaching up. Maybe finding that lift. Oh, beautiful. Well done. Coming down. And onto your knees. Tucking the toes. Reaching up. Right hand. Reaching back left. Finding the floor. Rolling up through the spine, coming up to standing. Find that deep breath in. Sink down into your fiery leg squat. Weight in the heels and keep rolling down towards the floor. Find child's pose. Big deep breath. Repeating this same sequence. On the other side, no rush, just exploring movements all the way. Listening to your body and making wise choices. Here we go. On to all fours. Thinking about your left hand, always leading the journey. This side. Triangle. Knees to ground, float the body to the ground. Right hand by the arm, left hand forward, untop those toes, and send that left arm all the way around the back in the face of the chest. Sweep it back round and slide it in. Press back into child's pose. And find your seat. Left leg is in front of you or mirror me. Or maybe you're sitting to the left side. When you're ready to, bringing the back leg behind from behind into the front. Placing it on the ground. Opposite arm to knee. Open up your chest. Sit tall. Bring it back. And take that leg back round behind you. Maybe you want to straighten it this time. Hand on the ground. 1, 2. Find that lovely stretch. Maybe you want to press away from the floor. Back down to the ground. Last movement pattern. Kneeling, tucking the toes. When you're ready to, reaching up your left hand, reaching back the other. Coming forwards, find the floor or come up without the floor. Or not without the floor, without your hands. Arms above and up high. You're ready to go. Sliding down, weighting your heels. Nice fluid movement. Doesn't matter what it looks like, enjoy the flow. Finding the floor. Knees to the ground, on top. Snuggle down into your child's pose. Deep, relaxing breath. Hands to the ground and roll onto your back. Bend your knees, hold them both up to your chest. Let's take a little stretch here. So I'm going to start just a circle, one direction, change direction. You've got it. Nice and gentle. Tuning in. Left foot to the ground, or any foot to the ground. Hug the other knee into your chest. And then send that leg up towards the ceiling. Circle the foot in the ankle joint circle. 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 Change direction. Nice. And then bring that ankle over your left leg. So if I've got my right leg up, I'm going to bring that leg high across the other thigh. You've got that. Reaching through and bringing the underneath leg towards me for a lovely glute stretch, lower back, hips. You might not need to stretch so far. You might be really happy here, and that's all good as well. So again, making choices. What do I feel is right in my body this afternoon? Change legs. Hugging knee to chest. Send the foot up to the ceiling, to the sky. Circling the foot in the ankle joint. And again. And again. Change direction. Circle once. Twice. One last time. And place that raised ankle over the opposite thigh. Bring the underneath leg in towards you. Find that stretch. Either here, or maybe you've enough stretch here. Nice. Release that leg. Roll onto your side, whichever leg you've got on top. You're going to reach for the heel or your legging on that leg, or maybe the top of your foot. A little stretch here, either resting your head on your hand or lying down on that arm as a little pillow. And changing sides, maybe rolling to the other side or spinning around on the floor so that you can still see the same stretch other side. There we go. Don't worry about the underneath leg as long as you feel like you're balanced. It doesn't matter where that's positioned. Nice. When you're ready to, coming up into a seated position of your choice, maybe cross-legged, maybe here, maybe kneeling, maybe legs out in front of you. It doesn't matter. I'm going to sit cross-legged. Reaching to one side and a big reach. Stretch to the side. Keeping your bottom on the floor, both sides as best you can. coming across to the other side. Here we go, big reach. And then that stretch in the lower back, hips. Nice. Then our last little movement pattern challenge for our body before we go today. You need to imagine you've got a bowl of soup in this hand. Bowl's facing upwards. You're going to bring that soup underneath your armpit and then over the top of your head as best you can without spilling the soup. Don't worry if you spill. And you can move the body with you. So I'm coming towards me under the armpit, over the top of the head. How are you finding that? Nice. Let's try the other side. See if it feels any different. Bowl of soup. Underneath the arm. Over the top of the head. Keeping the palm on. That's the soup. Let's talk you through for one last go. Underneath the armpit. Palm up. And circle around. Nice. Let's all sit with our legs out in front. You're going to drop your chin to your chest.
And maybe let the body be heavy forwards. Doesn't matter how far. Just rounding through the back. And then bring your hands to the ground behind you.
Take the legs wide. Take a little knee drop side to side. Okay, and bring it to a stop. Let's see if you can think of a way of coming up from the floor using as few assistances as you can, so as few supports as you can. So maybe it's one hand, maybe it's no hands, maybe you could just come up from your knees. Just have a think about maybe just challenging the body to come up in a slightly different way than you would normally do. We there? Well done, fantastic. Listen, I hope you've enjoyed the first visit to my movement and flow session. Continue looking at the video, have a little play at home, practice, and I'll see you again very soon with some more flow and movement. Take care.